Hey guys, Chapter 35 is titled, A Picture is Worth a Gazillion Words. We have a sub. This is bad news. Then it gets even worse. We begin with an assignment to write about a person that we know who is brave. I start to come up with reasons to get out of the assignment. Go to the nurse. I haven't yet met a sub who says no to a trip to the nurse. When you tell them you're going to throw up on their shoes, I put on my sick look. Just as I'm about to raise my hand, the sub turns to the class. Where is Allie Nickerson? Huh? Freaky. I raise my hand. Oh, I have a note here that says you don't have to write, so you can just draw a picture of your person. My face gets hot. Well, that figures, Shay says. She can practice her coloring, and then there will be Play-Doh and nap time. My toes curl in my sneakers, and I slide down into my chair. The sub looks at Shay and shakes her head. The kids are already laughing, so what's the difference? The sub gives everyone else a piece of line paper, and she gives me a plain one. I sit stunned, wondering why Mr. Daniels would do this, betray me. Now I feel like I really am going to throw up. I stand and have to concentrate on walking to move toward the door. Where are you going? The sub asks. Out. You come back here and do your picture. Now, I mean it. I'm finished. What are you talking about? It's blank. No, it's not blank. I drew a ghost in a blizzard. As the door slams behind me, I hear kids laughing at my answer. Soon I am keeping Mrs. Silver's chair warm. So, Miss Nickerson, I must admit that I have enjoyed not seeing you lately. Things seem to be better with Mr. Daniels as your teacher. He's keeping you in line? Yeah, he's a peach, I say with cut in my voice. Are you going to call my mom? No, I don't think so. I want you to call her. Please call her. Why? Please, I ask. I don't even know why I'm asking exactly. She looks surprised, but is silent. She dials the phone and talks for a bit. Tells her that I've had a tough day. Then she hands the phone to me. She would like to speak with you. I take the phone from her. Allie, what in the world is going on? I try not to cry, I really do, but the tears leak from my eyes. Everything is so tight inside, and I'm so tired of it being this way. It's not like I wake up every day planning to be a failure, and I thought I had finally found someone to help me, and then Mr. Daniels pulls this. Allie, did you hear me? Mom, is all I can get out, but it's squeaky and filled with longing to pull her through the phone wires to sit with me. I hear it in her voice. She feels as upset as I do. Put Mrs. Silver back on the phone. Mrs. Silver listens for a bit and finally says, Oh, okay, Mrs. Nickerson. We'll be in touch then. I head to the bathroom and sit in a stall long enough for the evidence of crying to go away. When I get back to class, I ask Keisha to help me write a note, so I'm sure it's all correct. I leave it on Mr. Daniels' desk. It says, I'm never reading after school or playing chess with you ever again. Not ever. That afternoon, I drop onto my usual spot at Peterson's. I wonder what my mom will say about the call from school. When she comes over, she kisses the top of my head, which says it all. So, a ghost in a blizzard, huh? She smiles at me. I half smile. Yeah. Pretty funny, I think. She leans over and puts her hand on my cheek. And it's everything I can do not to cry, right there in front of everyone. I trusted him, I tell her. He was the first teacher who... And I stop because I can't say the words. You know, honey, I bet there's an explanation for this. I bet Mr. Daniels didn't mean for this to happen. Give him a chance, okay? I nod. I hope she's right, because I want to think that Mr. Daniels doing something mean to anyone is like a fish swimming upside down and backward. Think about the name of the chapter for this one, guys. It was A Picture is Worth a Gazillion Words. And I'm sure there's probably a gazillion words and thoughts flying through Allie's head right now. Why do you think that the sub said what she said to Allie? And do you think that Mr. Daniels did that on purpose? Do you think there was some type of a misunderstanding? Or do you think that was just Mr. Daniels' way of communicating what he wanted to do for Allie? For I could see where there might have been a lot of spots where things could have been mixed up or messages not sent the right way. I think every time whenever I have a substitute, I always try to do my best to be very specific. If I want them to do something, I'm very specific in the way that I say things to be done. But sometimes subs do not stick with the plan. So I know that for a fact because I used to be a substitute teacher. So sometimes it's not anybody's fault. It's not done purposefully or in a mean-spirited way. But sometimes things do happen that get mixed up. So I can see how this misunderstanding might have happened. And I don't believe that it was on purpose. I don't know about you guys, but I'm guessing that we'll find out more in the next chapter. Today is Tuesday, so you guys are going to be on break for a little while. Enjoy your Thanksgiving break. I will not have any new chapters until we come back starting next Monday, so you're going to have to be in suspense. But when we get back, we will continue reading the next chapter for Fish in a Tree. Have a great break, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.